Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahushai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahushai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahushai. Call light Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, we call Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, which are the great millstone. Peace and blessing to the sincere Akim, pushing the truth and sincerity, and those who put in videos up throughout the week to feed the sheep. And shalom to the sincere Aquafim, listen and learn. I'm gonna go off on jumping in the VA camp, and I'm gonna get right into it. So, this is Ephesians 4 and verse 29. Matter of fact, first I'm gonna start at 22. Matter of fact. Start at 19, Ephesians 4:19. It says, who being past feeling have given themselves over to lasciviousness, to work all uncleanness with greediness. But ye have not so learned from Hamashiach, because those spirits are not of Yahweh Shemiashah. It says, if so be that ye have heard him, so if you did learn Yahweh Shemiashah, and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahweh Shai, which is love, it says, this is what you got to do, that you put off concerning the former conversation, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that you put on a new man, which is after Yahweh, is created in righteousness and true holiness. Wherefore, putting away lying, speaking every man truth with his neighbor. So, putting away lying, instead speaking truth, for we are members one of another. So we are members one of another. It's not, you talk, we got this group and that group and this group. If it's the same doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, it's one body. Okay, period. You can't find no specific camp listed in the scripture say, this is the truth that has it. This is the truth that has it all. Or this is the camp that has it all. This camp is liars and these camp is liars. Though you got if you're preaching a full doctrine, you have Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It says, and that wasn't a shot at nobody, I'm just saying. It says, be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath. So you got a problem, you're going to take it to that brother instead of just holding it in and letting it build up. It says, let him that stole steal no more, but rather let him labor, working with his hands, the things which is good. So there ain't going to be no more stealing. Instead, the man is going to work. Okay, working for what? Also working for the things that is good. Okay, it says that he may have to give to him that needeth. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use to edify. Okay, so we're supposed to let the good things edify. So let's find out what the good things are according to the scripts. This is 1 Corinthians 8:1. Now, as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. So we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffs up. So knowledge, we all got knowledge. Knowledge puffs up. But here it is right here. But charity edified. Okay, so let's go back over here. It says, let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers. So, and what edifies? Charity. What's charity? Charity is love. Going to the word, agape. Okay, so we're supposed to be speaking of love. That's what builds. Okay, just said it. Love builds. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's how that's the thing of grace. Okay, because had it not been for love, Yahushua wouldn't be here. Okay, he wouldn't die for us. Go back over here. Ephesians 4 and verse 30. And grieve not the Holy Spirit of Yahweh, whereby ye are sealed unto the day of redemption. Right? Because you got people who are grieved by the Spirit of Yahweh. What's that spirit? The spirit of love. People are like, I gotta love this guy. I gotta show him mercy, forgiveness, respect him. Right? I gotta do these things. I gotta treat him like a brother. Nah, that's not for me. Nah, that's not. People are grieved that they gotta love people. It's a grievance to some people. You can tell they just burn up. The demons just take over when you start talking about love. They just take over over that person. Okay? Only, here's the sick part. Watch this. I just thought about something. This is John chapter 10 and verse 20. And many of them said, he had a devil and is mad. Why hear ye him? And people say the same thing about me. This guy's a demon. He's a devil. He's crazy. He's over here talking about love. Get him out of here. You're calling a guy a demon and he's talking about love? What had this truth come down to? When do demons ever talk about love? Demons talk about division, hate, murder, no repentance, no forgiveness. This is what demons talk about. Demons talk about, demons cast judgment. Oh, those guys are 2/3 over there. Look at them. Look how they acted. That's the stuff that the scribes and Pharisees do. Why is he hanging out with the sinners and Republicans? That's what the wicked scribes and Pharisees do. Okay? But somehow, everybody, a lot of people today wants to do that. They think they can just point out a 2/3. That's that wicked scribe and Pharisee spirit. They think they can just point out somebody and say, oh, they're wicked. You can't do that. That can't be done. Unless you're Yahushua. Yahushua is the only person that had that ability. Because he knew everything. It says, let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice. And be ye kind one to another, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, even as Yahweh for Mashiach's sake had given you. So it says you got to put away all these evil thoughts, these bad feelings. You got to put all that crap away. Why? Because Yahweh Shemashah decided to put his feelings away to give us the truth, to give us a chance to come back. Because every brother in this truth, right, everybody that had knowledge, he was breaking the laws before he ran into this truth on a higher level, okay, or whatever he was doing it. He was doing it in ignorance. But Yahweh Shemashah, he took that step of mercy and said, you know what, I'm gonna have mercy. I'm gonna give you a chance to come back. But that same mercy, that same exact mercy these people was given, they will not give it back. Okay, but don't be like these guys. Okay, these guys that don't want to show mercy, they don't want to show love, forgiveness, right? These guys cut people off at a drop of a dime. When Yahweh Shemashah said 70 times 7, fervently, without ceasing, it's not an amount that you can mess up and not come back. Okay, they killed Yahushua. They stoned Stephen, killed him too, right? And these people still got forgiveness for that, right? They still got forgiveness for that. Saul of Tarsus got forgiveness for taking his hand and parting Stephen's death. So you can get forgiveness for killing Yahushua, right? Anything is on the table now. Anything's on the table. Obviously, besides blasphemy, Holy Spirit. That's something else in itself. Dang, look at this. Ephesians 5:1. Be ye therefore followers of Yahweh as dear children, and walk in love as Mashiach also hath loved us. It don't get deep. You can't break it down more simpler than that. Bring it out again. It says, be ye therefore followers of Yahweh. Now they're about to break down what followers of Yahweh do. It says, as dear children, and let us walk in love. So that's how you're a follower of Yahweh Shemashah, when you walk in the spirit of love. Guys obviously don't read this stuff, they skip over it. It says, as Hamashiach also have loved us, and have given himself for us an offering and a sacrifice unto Yahweh for a sweet smelling savor. So if you want to be in the spirit of Yahweh Shemashah, you got to walk in the spirit of love. And this isn't just, oh well, that's just one spot. You can't find that again. Let's see. 1 John. It's all over 1 John. It is all over here. Watch this. 1 John 3:14. We know that we have passed from death unto life, which is being free from the law, because we love the brethren, because that's the only way to be free from the law. To be free, because we can't keep all the laws that we've broken, right? If we were to take that to the judgment seat, we'd all be dead. Watch this real quick. This is Psalms. Psalms 130 and verse 3. If thou, Lord, shouldest mark iniquities, O Lord, who shall stand? There it is right there. So Yahweh Shem Yahshua were to tally up these sins out here, nobody's walking away alive. That's why Yahweh had to come back, so that we can have a way to escape the law, that we can be covered by his blood. The only way we can be covered by his blood is through love. That's it. Watch this. I'm going to read it again and take it back. Ephesians 5:2. It says, and walk in love as Hamashiach has also loved us. So, matter of fact, read from 1. It says, be ye therefore followers of Yahweh. So, this is what followers of Yahweh do. Jump to 2. And walk in love. That's how you're followers of Yahweh, when you walk in love. And like I said, watch this. 1 John 3 and verse 14. We know that we have passed from death unto life, because we love the brethren. He that loveth not his brother abideth in death. Let's get it again somewhere else. This is 1 John 3:10. And this, the children of Yahweh are manifest. So they about to tell you who the children of Yahweh are. Watch this. And the children of the devil. So they're going to show you how to expose the children of Yahweh and the children of the devil. Watch this. It says, whosoever doeth not righteousness is not of Yahweh, neither he that loveth not his brother. So if you don't love your brother, okay, which is not just talking about people, which is not just talking about people on the highways, it's talking about our people. Okay, so if you don't love your people, let's just keep it on the highways, right? If you don't love the people in the highways, right? Which love is forgiveness, mercy, kindness, charity. If you don't love them guys, right? If you don't, you're not of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, you're of the devil. That's why Yahweh told them guys, you don't do what I tell you to do, because you're of the devil. Let me see. Watch this. 1 John 4:10. Herein is love. Not that we love Yahweh. So like in 1 John. Yeah, let's keep going with that. Not that we love Yahweh, but that he loved us and sent his son to be a propitiation for our sins. It says beloved. Propitiation basically means like a sacrifice. Like a sacrifice. I'm gonna get the exact definition though. Sometimes people get upset when I don't get the word. Something is like liked, a like thing. See, the action of appeasing a god or a spirit. It says, and the act is a sacrifice. It says, verse 10, beloved, if God so loved us, we ought to also love one another. It says, no man have seen Yahweh at any time. If we love one another, Yahweh dwelleth in us, and his love is perfect in us. So it says, nobody has seen Yahweh by Shem Yahshua. So you can't just say, I'm going to go give Yahweh by Shem Yahshua some hugs and kisses. No, you show you love him by having love for one another. Okay? And Yahweh Shai breaks that down. Okay? But, man, with that, I'm going to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kadash, Adawan Ratazah Dum, Tamayim Akim Wa, Akwafim Yakal. Shalom.